Hey, what's up? That was different, right?
It was different.
I was a little shocked. My heart.
Wasn't it?
My God.
I wanted to try a little something different. Did you like it?
Sorry.
So, your titties are still titty. I just
Tittying.
want you to know.
Tittying. So, hey, guys. Again, 2-episode day. So, same clothes,
It's
whatever.
Just gonna be what it is.
Welcome back.
This video and you gonna like it.
Well, welcome back to another episode of Music Manna. I'm AJ.
I'm Channy.
Oh, and I'm Q.
Hey,
I'm just
welcome.
like here or whatever.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you. Good to be back.
You're not a guest. You're like literally a part of the show. It's Music Manna, so they should be
My
be
bad.
very much aware of the fact that like
having you here.
I've only had one, so.
this is
You're
true.
a regular now.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Just making y'all aware every month. Look for him. He's
Recurring
gonna be here.
character. What's good?
He's gonna be
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
He's not a guest. He's here.
Hey.
Like, good morning.
What is?
I got that good credit money. No.
Oh,
wait, no.
come on.
No, that's also not what I meant. I didn't say it right. We're just gonna go. I meant like credit, like on the cast. Which probably shouldn't have meant, but here we are. We've done
Okay.
that. That's happened.
We have said it already.
Yes.
It's
but
here. We're not gonna take it back.
Music Manna.
Music Manna.
Let's talk about it.
Ooh, let's jump into it. Okay, so I don't know if y'all watched the last episode. If you didn't, what are you doing? Go back and watch it. Or go back and listen to it. Either one, it's fine. Channy didn't do her assignment. So
Except that she kind of did.
kinda did, but kinda didn't. So now we're gonna give her opportunity.
Ooh, my Jesus.
Did you just have to tell him that you're a little bit?
We're black and gay.
Like, we love the Lord, but also.
Okay. That's it. That is living, honey.
What just happened?
That's living.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so Channy, tell us what do you think about Dawn?
Reaction Redux.
Reaction Redux.
What's good?
So I did love Dawn.
Yes,
I did love
it's amazing.
it. I love Yebba, to be honest. Louis Bag, amazing. But I really want to talk about Boomerang a lot.
Oh yeah, she loves Boomerang.
I do love Boomerang, and I want to talk about a specific psychological happenstance.
She
basically,
going deep with that
Yes, I
shit.
am.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
So in Boomerang, there is something that she does vocally, where she just kind of does that little like woo thing, like she.
And it sounds like a yodel almost.
Yeah.
She does the showdown sound, but with her voice.
Correct.
Right. And what I think is so interesting is that she uses this sound to signify an inanimate object that does not make sound. Like, we have notationally made an agreement that this sound sounds like a boomerang.
Correct.
And it's so interesting because, like, it is sociological, even the fact that we just know we know that is a boomerang. And it does, like, a boomerang does not make sound. I think that's so interesting
But
that
it's
we
associated with.
Yeah, with the sound. Yeah.
It's music and psychology put together.
Correct.
It is an agreement.
She's smart with it.
Very much.
Because something that I realized listening/watching to her tiny desk for the
An embarrassing amount of times.
not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. There's no shame. However, she does a nod to her October Sky
Yes.
in a tiny desk.
Yes.
And it's just it's a small moment, but it's so good.
It's also you know how with Where Do You Go starts off? She did a nod to that right before Distance.
And I think that's so interesting because she notationally references herself.
Yes.
Which, like, if we go back to classical music, classical artists always would do things that would notationally go back to older pieces.
Like Beethoven.
Yeah, and like even with like other artists outside of music, Shakespeare oftentimes would make references to himself. And she does, like, she actually carries that kind of artistic tradition.
I forgot what song it was, but you can hear Evergreen a little bit. And it's not purple. It's not the purple one.
No. Which one is it? Because I know what you're talking about.
I'm still learning the names. I took a hiatus off of all sad music, so I haven't listened to none of this shit since then. Cause, bitch, I was already crying too much to be. I was sniffling over gospel music, so I knew good and hell well all that sad shit was not gonna help. It wasn't the time. It was not the time.
That's fair. Yeah.
All I ever wanted.
Oh yeah. Also,
y'all see how I just popped that out of my head like that mid-sentence? Okay.
Was it All I Ever Wanted? Whichever one at the end also sounds like her song with James.
It's almost,
My Day Will Come.
It's almost like you can kind of string these together.
Yeah, it's all cohesive.
It's very much cohesive. If we wanted to create an actual, like, a body of work, an entire, like, almost, I won't say operatic body of work, but almost symphonic body of work. If we were to put all those pieces of music together, it would be a complete piece with, like, separate pieces.
You could medley it very easily.
It would be very easy to do so, which is why I think that, like, Yebba could be so educational. Yeah. So, like, be a music education tool.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
She's amazing.
You could take an entire semester just, like, on
Yebba, and you would learn so much theory.
Yeah.
So much theory.
Absolutely.
So much. And I think the fact that she's self-taught and not classically taught.
That is amazing.
I mean, but, like, just go to any church. You're going to find one.
And will.
Right.
Correct.
Like, it is what
I mean, from my program.
But she's also from Memphis.
Yeah.
And Memphis is one of the hearts of music. From Memphis, Nashville.
Where I studied music at, which is Bethune-Cookman, most of us came from church. And ain't know a lick of theory. But some of them people could sing down houses.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, they could sing down some houses.
Factual. And it's some people that wasn't a part of chorale and wasn't a part of the gospel choir who
None of
used
that, but
to
they could
blow.
I'm going to give them their flowers for that, too.
As you should. Absolutely. I mean, like, I wasn't in any chorus or choir, but I also went to a school of the arts, and you
weren't in high school, but you were at Hawkins.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that counts.
Yeah, and we used to do. We had to do children's choir.
Children's choir, yeah.
Listen, when I tell you, we were like, everybody knew us when we was in Cleveland. Like children's choir, usher board. Parents used to be over the goat. We were the goats. We were the goats. Our parents used to be over the youth ministry, of its entire, like, Cleveland was different for us. Like,
tangent.
Oh, sorry. Back. Back.
You right.
But yes, it was a different vibe. But that's a story for another day. Several stories for another day.
My God, today.
Well, I almost did it, but I'm not going to go there. We don't need to go to Ariel's world today. So, music.
First of all. Don't ever play with my word like that. Don't ever play with my area like that. Don't do sis like that.
I would never.
We respect.
You just did though. In a way, we're dreading this next album.
I
don't want to talk.
Okay, you know what? Here, how about this? Let's just do one word. Just think of a word. Okay, and here's the thing. I have forgotten what the name of the album is.
All I know is Cynthia Erivo's album.
Chapter 101 verses 1. Hold on, I don't know. Jesus. Okay, so you said one word. Are we saying one word together?
No.
So it's chapter 1 verses 1. So my one word would be disappointing.
Oh, okay. We probably could have said the same word.
We could have said the same word. Because that was the exact
same word. Yeah.
Everybody, 1, 2, 3.
Disappointing. Oh my God.
I wanted so much to love it, and then I was just bored.
Bored the whole time. Honestly, it put me to sleep, and not in the good way.
No.
Not in the good way. Not it's a lullaby.
Right, no.
I'm bored.
Right.
Yeah. It took me a whole month to get through this album. Like, now, if we break it down, vocally, 5 out of 5.
Right. See, that's the thing.
Vocally, she's amazing, and she has so much potential.
The vocals are great.
Vocals amazing.
She's singing
down.
Absolutely.
It's like the vocals are amazing. The melodies. Thank you, mouth. They were great.
The production.
Like amazing.
The stuff that they put around her voice
was great.
Like,
it just didn't piece together well.
Right.
It did not. And it was just like, baby, no.
Like, all put together, it's like, this is some generic bullshit. I don't want to listen to this. I don't like it. I don't.
Like, you can't go from, like, I'm here and stand up
and don't rain on my parade.
Purple Rain.
Imagine.
Like,
she's done so many amazing vocal things that I'm actually a little hurt that this album.
A little.
I'm very hurt.
My feelings was goddamn hurt.
Very hurt.
Now I will say her last 2 songs, like, you can tell which one she really took the reins on and wrote and wanted to really meddle together with, if that makes sense.
Well, then she should have
Did the whole
those
thing.
too. Like, just bring those out as singles.
Yeah.
Like, don't give me whatever this album
Don't
was.
put
Don't
out
do
like
that.
just anything just to say that here's my
Because
first
both of
one.
them, the last 2 songs, one was about her dad and the other was about her mom.
Right. Because there was the one where she was like,
You weren't
here, so, like, what makes you think you're going to get anything from me? No. And then the mom was, thank you. Which
Right.
was, those 2, great.
Now listen,
Felt those.
I'm gonna say like I said earlier, I was so disappointed by this album I couldn't even enjoy the last 2.
Yeah.
I was just
I-
like,
honestly,
because when I got to the last 2, I was like, you could have gave me this.
right.
You could have gave me all of this throughout the whole album.
Right.
I also feel like the way they constructed the album, like the you know how like they choose the songs and then they number them. I feel like had she started with maybe Mama at least,
No, maybe it's like a forward.
like
Maybe.
to introduce the album.
Maybe it would have made me more excited to listen to the rest.
But then you would have been more disappointed.
But then I would have grown.
Like I'm just feel like I mean there's no way to say that this was just a shit show, and
can't
it was
have-
just
It was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad. You can't have an album that is largely disappointing and then just have two good songs.
Because again, I'll just take the singles. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
We got
Appreciate
all
it.
these different apps and technologies now. I only need the 2. I'll only take the 2.
Right.
And I actually still won't save the 2.
I didn't.
I did not
not?
save the 2.
Again, I forgot what the album was called. Like I don't.
I knew it was 1 versus 1 or something like that.
I think I was fairly
Even the song, even the single "Alive," like I saw it all over YouTube. I saw she performed it live, but it just didn't do anything for me.
Nope.
It did nothing for me.
How did that one sound? Because I don't remember.
I couldn't even tell you.
Can't even remember.
There was one that kept popping up, and I was just like, I don't. This is fine.
This is okay.
It was like I want to remember the good or something like good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I remember because we were listening to that song in the car, and I was like, I guess.
Right.
Like
it just
I was taking her home, and we both was like, "Oh my God, I'm tired." Not because it was late, but we were just like, "Oh, this is gonna be hard.
Like
This is gonna be terrible."
It wants to be like upbeat and edgy, and it just.
It was almost like almost driving in a car and not getting up to speed.
Exactly.
It was like you're like 5 miles behind speed limit.
They gave me a shiver, and I didn't like it. Can we move on now?
Okay. So yeah, that one was kind of hurtful.
Disappointing.
And so we're gonna move on and act like we never did the thing.
Correct.
So next, I'm excited about this one. I have had this on repeat like over and over and over again. Jonny and Mally put out an EP
Yes, they did.
called Jonny and Mally,
Honey and Malin.
Live.
and it's live, and it's literally 6 songs in 1 video.
That's it.
That's it. And that's like, see, like 6 songs, all good.
They actually could make that. They can submit that to the
So
Grammys.
y'all not gonna like my opinion on this one.
Why?
I didn't care for it.
That's That's
I
fine.
did not.
That's fine.
Thank you. I didn't care about it. Did not.
Why?
So they vocally great. It was great. Like, cool. It was good voices. Love those. Love that for you. I just heard too many elements that I've heard before. Like too many like themes, like thematically that I've heard before in the same genre of music. So for me, it was just like, you've recreated this. I've already felt this. I've already heard this. I want to listen to something else. So like while I was listening to it, I was listening to the whole EP. I was just like, I'm ready to listen to something else.
Okay.
That's legit.
I did not have that same effect, so that's totally fair, though.
That's fair. I'm sort of in the middle. I was like, oh yeah, this is good. Miracle's my favorite.
Mine do.
It's my favorite.
Miracle is good.
Miracles.
I love y'all. It's got me through the last 3 weeks, so.
And that's fair. And that's important.
That's the most important part.
So I'm gonna just shift down the list a little bit. Now I will say, adulting, when I first heard it, it took me a couple times to like kind of like it because it's literally basic. It's like a really basic song, but I think for them this was just fun. Like it was just something fun to do because
it was
really,
like a
really
jam
friends.
session that they cleaned up.
Yeah, like they literally just did a jam session and was like, hey. And then they put Moving On there, which is one of their singles from Jonathan McReynolds' original album, People. So it was like, that one's good, but I do love Everlasting, I do love Enough, and I do love Miracle. Those 3 songs are everything to me. It's like...
I think Miracle has a little bounce that I like. We just kind of go like this.
Especially where it was like, take a look and when it was like the look breakdown, we'd be like, where the beat starts, we'd be like, look.
Yeah.
Take a minute. Look. Like I love that. And for me, how they matched up Beautiful to go with it.
Yeah. When that came in, I was like,
you're beautiful. I said that. But again, like I said a couple, I don't remember what episode it was, but I was just like, it's a constant reminder that no matter, we keep asking God to perform a miracle, show me a miracle, bring a miracle to me. Lord, please give me a miracle. Not realizing that you are living proof that that's a miracle. Like you are a miracle. You don't need to look for one. You are one. True. And so I think for me, the messages of the songs is why I love it so much. I was
just going to say lyrically, they expose a message that is very, very honest and very true. I will appreciate it for that. Because
adulting, though.
Adulting
I realized.
is real.
He came in, he was like, real. I realized something. I said, yeah, what you realized? When I woke up this morning, I said, oh. But then it's crazy because we were like, I can't wait till I'm grown. He was like, we asked for this shit. We asked for it.
Okay, listen, because we didn't know.
We didn't know no better.
Listen.
We were just so stupid and naive. We did not know any better. But it was definitely just like, especially, actually, I had to listen to Everlasting again. Because also, I was listening to these while I was at work, so...
Yeah.
We know how that goes. I just so happened to just was like, let me just put the album back on again. Let me put the EP back on. And Everlasting, Molly does this thing where he was like, yes, you did. You saved it. I said, oh, I like that. And he was like, yes, you did. I said, oh, you playing with it now. Y'all know I love that kind of carrying on. So for me...
We love a vocalist that can carry.
And he carries on.
Absolutely.
Because even in Miracle, you hear him, he said, that feels nice to me, brother. And then he was like, and he's very passionate about what he does. So you hear it in the music. But I do think that was a collaboration we didn't think we needed. In a way. Like it was still such a great collaboration between those two.
I will say that together.
They meld really, really well together.
The voices were like butter.
Like butter. Like butter.
Like butter.
I didn't like that. I'll be honest.
You don't like my butter?
No, I don't like that.
Why are you rolling your R on that one?
I didn't roll the R. I rolled the T.
Also, it sounds
Why
like
did you roll the T?
Butter.
I don't like it. Oh.
It sounds like you're saying B-U-T-T-R-E, and that I don't.
No.
But
First of all, y'all not finna come for me like this. Y'all stay with it, okay? But yeah, I think but God damn it, I love it better than that Cynthia shit.
Oh, absolutely!
Yeah.
Like that's without question.
It definitely outranks.
Without question.
I did enjoy it. I think it was for what it was supposed to be. Like, it wasn't supposed to be this grand album. It was literally an EP. They just was like, hey, we're gonna do something.
Like I said, it was a jam session. They cleaned up.
Molly said it best at the beginning of Miracle. He was like, we did a whole vibe together.
Absolutely.
Literally. That was literally a vibe. It's a vibe. It's for sure. It does all the things. So we're just gonna move right on. Mm-hmm. And for you two, I already know how you feel about it.
Yeah.
But shockingly enough, Montero. Mm-hmm. I said it right this time.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I didn't mean to, but I called it Montenero.
Montenero sounds like a pasta.
Montenero, it sounds like a villa.
It does, right?
It sounds like a very fancy wine.
Right.
Yes.
Montenero.
Right, what year is it? What's the vintage?
It's more like it's more
what
like
are the notes?
It's more like a dark note, maybe just a little bit.
It does get dark,
and it's like a 1987.
Ooh.
You know,
okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So anywho, I am going to say this, and I mean this in like the greatest way possible. I do not like that little boy as a musician. But if he does not win any awards or does not win Album of the Year for this piece of work he put out, I'm going to probably have an attitude.
Yeah.
I will say
cohesively as one large body of work. Kudos.
Yeah.
It was real good.
It was so good.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
Better
I was
than I
like
expected, and that's probably why
very
I liked
much
it.
so. It was so now of course I didn't go in with any expectation.
Correct.
I went in with low expectations.
I went in with some high. Okay, listen. Okay. Call Me By Your Name.
Hate it.
Which incorrect, but okay.
We respect your bad opinion.
Right, Industry Baby.
Actually, I do kind of like that one. It's a
Baby.
if somebody puts it on, I'm gonna be like, okay, this is nice. I like it.
It's a vibe, okay.
I'll vibe with it, especially with a little white boy on it.
Oh, Jack Harlow's real cute.
He is cute.
And I don't understand. Also,
Quentin.
So is Lil Nas X. Let's be real about it.
He's adorable.
He do got
he
a
does.
body.
He's adorable.
You ever seen a nigga in Pilates? So, like he said it in his song. You know what I mean? He's been working on his body, and you know what? I am proud. Also, they're way too young, so like it's not for me. Mm-hmm. It's not for me.
Yeah, he's adorable.
I get that, but if ever, yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So yeah, no, just I loved the album.
It was great.
Now we talked off air about your fave. Mm-hmm. So I want to hear, do you have a top 3? Because I know what your favorite was.
Okay, so
which was
your favorite was my favorite too.
That is so fascinating to me because it is not my fave. I like it. Don't get me wrong. But it's not my fave.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, so let me look at it because once I listened to it, I was good. Okay, so my favorite is
Throw It Away.
Dead Right Now. Mm-hmm. Industry Baby.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Don't Want It, or
I think I like Don't Want It too. I'm gonna add that to my list. Personally.
Yeah, Don't Want It, and then honorable mention is $sign Slime.
Okay. All right. So you ready? I'm a top 3 because that is what I gave you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Number 1. Mm-hmm. Am I Dreaming?
With Miley?
Yes.
I did enjoy that one, but it wasn't like, it didn't hit for me. It didn't hit.
And that was the last song, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the last one.
It's the closer.
It didn't.
I thought it was a
hit.
solid close. Also, listening to them together was really nice.
It was nice.
Expecting.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a sucker for Miley Cyrus. At least in the current years, Bangers era, we don't see her. We don't know her. Absolutely.
That era
Bangers.
is erased.
Bangers era.
I don't even know what that is, so we're gonna move on.
Do you remember when she was twerking?
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember that. We're gonna move on.
Okay.
We're gonna move on.
So, Am I Dreaming? It's a tie between Scoop and Industry Baby.
I can see Scoop being up there.
Scoop is good.
Scoop is good.
Scoop, and then $ Slime for sure.
Okay.
Because it's got Meg. And
I did see that, but
I was actually surprised to see some of the features that he had because I was not expecting to hear. I think I heard Doja.
yeah, she was on
Scoop.
that.
Yeah,
She's on
yeah.
Scoop.
I was like, I was surprised to hear Doja because I don't know why. I was just like, oh, that's Doja. And then Meg, I was like, oh, I heard as soon as she said "Hi, girl, Meg," I was like, "Wait,
I was like,
oh, okay,
it's happening."
Oh, I didn't know you were here.
You're
Okay.
right. I didn't know it was gonna be this kind of day.
Lord. But I was very, very, very happy after that trash. But yes, I was very, very happy. Okay, so moving on. Because look, y'all, we'll be here all day.
Yeah, correct.
Did you have a top 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't do top
All right,
three.
so the last one, last but certainly not least,
Absolutely not least.
we
Best.
had to cover this because, God damn it, I love 85 South Show, so I watch things that they do, and they decided to host the Hip Hop Awards yet again, and this year, Tobe got to
Tobe, Nwige, and Fat and Nell. I am in love. And they're babies.
And them babies, they're so cute.
They're so cute.
So they did a live version of Fi-Fi, and let's just break this down.
Do we have the time?
No, we don't.
No, we
Okay.
don't.
But like
Okay. I just wanted to be sure.
in a way that we can make this plausible. Vocals. They had a choir.
Yeah, they did.
That choir was bad.
Off
Bomb.
Jump
Bomb.
Street.
They had a live band.
Yep.
That was playing.
That was played.
The mic was on.
Oh, live. Fi-Fi.
And then Fat came out and said, "Let me show y'all who you fucking with."
Fat is my idol. Like I love Fat. I am in love with Fat.
Baby, she has one line in Fi-Fi. She said, "It ain't nothing new. We black in America." I said, "Baby,
Yeah.
Listen,
you better say that."
Yeah.
every time Fat gets on, she talks her shit.
Absolutely.
And what's wild is that, like, when you look at the reviews, people are like, I could do without Fat. No, I could not.
No.
I want
And
Fat every time.
Tobe said, if my wife and my babies ain't invited, I'm leaving.
Period.
He said, this big energy speaking.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Big energy speaking.
So let's start. It's fascinating the fact that they're so capable of like melding
Every time.
genres.
Every time.
Because you had the choir,
You had the choir.
you
Gospel.
had the band, which was rock as hell.
It was.
Because especially that part where he said, I'm a beast and your father figure. That P365 is just fast starter pistol. That was all rock. All drums.
It was.
There was a little bit of screamo in there.
Yeah.
Because they were hype.
The energy that he
But
brings
then-
to a stage.
But then his disrespectful ass, I'm going to say this and then we going to go home. This disrespectful ass man decided to do an at-home concert for one of these little festivals or whatever. It was the at-home festival. He made a acoustic version of Fi-Fi, and these motherfuckers was singing it the entire time.
Yes.
And it was a version I needed.
Yeah. Also, one, he got big energy. straight up. And Fat meets him every time.
Meets him and
Every
then meets him and gets him to back up. She's a
thug nigga.
thug ass nigga.
She will call and raise, and he's
every
like,
time
you
got
right.
every time he was like, "Hey, I ain't even gonna lie, Fat killed that shit." Did.
Yeah, and did.
Oh my god, it was everything. Oh my gosh, I just love them.
Like teared up watching it. Like
It was so great.
It was, and I really want to pinpoint that how much Black talk your shit energy was in that one show.
Absolutely.
Complete talk your shit.
It is so good to see. I love seeing Black men talk they shit.
I love seeing Black women talk their shit, and I love seeing a
And
Black
I love
man
seeing
give they Black
man and a Black woman and a couple talk they shit.
And I love
Supporting
watching the
each
fact
other.
that he backs the fuck. I don't know if y'all paid attention,
But when
where
he's
he
in the
was,
background-
where he was, he moved out of the way to let her have her moment,
Yep.
and then
hyped
came
her up.
and gave her whole space to talk
Yes.
her shit. I said, "Come on!"
I loved it.
But
So
yes,
good.
y'all. Oh my
And,
gosh.
we can't move on without discussing the aesthetic, the visuals for them.
Beautiful.
Every single time.
And it's all monochrome. It's all one color. It's all one color.
And it drives me nuts, but it looks so good. And they stick to that mint green.
Oh, they do.
They do.
That is all, and I am here for all of it. Like I
want
love
mint
it.
green.
They did one in purple.
No, I saw one video where they did it
In red, that was the one with Big Crit.
Yes.
And the one they did in purple, I forgot who it was. But anywho,
The one they did in red was hidden. That red was hidden.
They do be hitting though.
but yeah, guys, this was a great episode. We gonna come with another one. We forgot about one, but we're gonna add that one to next month. But again, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell.
Thank you so much for showing up for these. We love having you.
I'm
Yeah,
enjoying these a lot.
these are fun.
Yes.
We also, if you listen to Apple, Spotify podcasts, I mean, all those different ones.
It's gonna be listed below.
Yeah, subscribe and share it.
Review, give us good reviews, not bad reviews. We don't see those.
Don't be a hater.
I mean, or you can. we'll
If
just
you
be
don't
mad at
like
you.
the show, shut the fuck up.
So we're still on that. We're still.
Yeah. At least she ain't
If
say
you don't
eat a.
like it,
I mean-
shut the fuck up.
I mean, you know what? If
Unless
they're
you have constructive criticism.
Right.
Otherwise, shut the fuck up.
right,
All right. So hey guys, I'm AJ.
I'm Channy.
I'm Q.
Bye.
Bye.